Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Right. I beat a Dorks plus Felidar Guardians Sahili Rai Yorion style deck here. So they're a combo deck that had access to all the big stuff that 4-color do. This was Jund and this was 4-color money. Quite a frustrating game. They ran their clock down, I think almost on purpose, but what can you do? And now I just want to finish off the league. I thought I might as well share it. So here we are. So yeah, as it says at the top there, 2-1 in the league. Yeah, we've got a GL have fun, and so they get one back. Ugh. Hands, I'm going to keep it. It looks bad, and it's super bad if they have Thoughtseize. But without Thoughtseize, this is passable, and it's passable because of this. Because if you just drew a land in the top two, you're going to be fairly okay. I don't particularly like the current situation, though, I have to say. You know, because I can't really win out of Stoneforge. So I kind of just have to play Temple Guard and pass. And then I'm going to take an absolute chunk of damage. So this probably isn't good. Hey Jason, how you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just die here. We're not... Spell Pierce isn't good when there's an Eidolon in play. If it tags a... Yeah, so like... I'm going to take 2 to prevent 4, so I gain... Spell Pierce reads gain 2. It's not good. If we draw like a... Yeah. I was going to say if we draw a basic... I guess... You know, like a basic there would have let us just play Teferi Baus Eidolon just to pad our life total a touch. I mean, this is just a nightmare. And this puts us to 10, this puts us to 8, 7, and then this comes in and I take 4 more, it puts me down to 3, so I can't even play Tameshi on the back of this. I'm essentially on 3 life here, and that's without them playing a bolt. Yeah, I mean, I think putting a card in for your LGS is fine. I do like the Stoneforge version as well. And I do like the one finale, I think it's good. Yeah, so that's lethal. Yeah, well, yeah. That's going to deal me 4, and these deal me 4, so I'm down to 3. So I am dead. But hey ho, these things happen. So we bring in this, we bring in... that. Probably cut that, actually. I think that's a bit unnecessary. Not sure about Spell Pierce, not sure about Crate Maker, not sure about Lavinia. Like that all fine. I'm not 100% sold on Teferi either, so I know we want them and that. It's what the rest of it looks like. So, you know, this is an answer to Eidolon. This is an answer to Rift Bolt plus Eidolon. Well, plus a blocker. The Battle went into the sideboard, Jason. I mean, I could just cut these 5. I mean, Spell Pierce has quite a bit of text on it. Maybe I cut this, cut... I don't really want to cut combo pieces. I think we just want as many of them as possible. Lavinia is weird because it blocks Goblin Guide and Eidolon and stops Rift Bolt, so I do think it's decent. Yeah, Graves is gone. I'm just on the one Caldra Complete in the main, which I've liked. Let me screenshot this. I've quite liked it. This is what I'm running right this second. Yeah, Graves didn't really do it for me, but maybe I just didn't get the right matchups for it. yeah, there's our list. Lavinia versus Eladamri's call. I'm going to cut a call. I don't really want to take 2 damage to go search for stuff. It's a keep. So you go turn 1, Burrington Forge. Turn 2. I don't really want to have to fetch Basic Island. Have no green sources by turn 2. If we draw a Stone Forge, it's with no other equipment, but that's fine. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, well, that makes life a bit easier, doesn't it? I'm not going to attack because they've got 8 tasty creatures and we're not really trying to just chip away for one at a time. I'd rather just kick this back. Yeah, so that just has to happen, unfortunately. Let's get that. Yeah, no worries, mate. I will see you shortly. That's awkward, actually, because... Well, it's not actually, is it? Is it? What I'm trying to work out is if I get Basic Island, I can't play Skyclave. If I get Basic Plains, I can't play Wargate. And I don't really want to shock. So it is Wargate time. But we should be okay. At least another turn. And next turn we can potentially just play Batterskull, hold up Spell Pierce. Which doesn't deal me any damage, and this is... you know, like I'm not playing Tameshi, I'm just... Okay, there's Rift Bolt. How are we down to 12 already? I guess we've used 3 fetches, that's 5. They've dealt 5, yeah. Well... kind of rough. We just need this for the its potential Skullcrack. So, yeah. See how we get on. Okay. Huh. Does stop Rift Bolt. But I'm not going to play it because I have to take 2 to prevent 2. Like I say, if they can't actually kill me here, then the Batterskull will win me the game. I have Spell Pierce to try and protect it. Obviously, I'm down to 9. They have 3 cards in hand. I have Burrington Forge. Should be fine. They're going at the germ. I mean, that's a good sign, right? They're gonna have to burn 2 spells to actually get through here as well, because I'm gonna Spell Pierce the first one that they do. They have no good attacks. So if they try... Okay, well, they're getting closer to having good attacks, but not really. I can see why they would consider it. I mean, this has taken 3. I don't want to suspend that. So the thing here is we can prevent damage from one of the blockers, and if they block with all 3, I think that's a good outcome. So now they have to crack their fetches, play a spell. I only kill 1 creature here, won't I? So they go down to 6. I think I spell pierce here. Maybe I sack. It's dying anyway. And it's getting 4 anyway. So the 3 there doesn't make too much difference. But this is becoming a blank. If I spell pierce it and then prevent the damage from the Goblin Guide, it won't die. That seems good. So you don't deal damage this turn, but you do die. I gain 4, and I still have Vivien. I think this was a good exchange. I mean, they're down to 6 as well. It's not completely irrelevant. They can't really play spells. I'm gonna block. What if I block none? They've played a land for the turn. I had to go to 10 and then swing for 4. High risk. If they have prismatic ending, for example, that beats me. But yeah, that's it. Fine. I'm going to bring in the Crater Maker. I'm going to cut the Vivien. Click go. It is just the Eidolon that I care about, I guess. Ugh, this mana is not great, but the hand is, I mean, it's really similar to last game. No, I should just Burnt Forge. I was wondering whether I had to play the tap land, but I think it's just better to have the Burnt down nice and early. I mean, they don't have a 1-drop creature. If they did, they'd have played it, so it's not here for blocking. But it does help protect my Stoneforge. I have to take 4 to play it, though. That's the only issue. I kind of need to get it into play, so yeah. Take 4, play Stoneforge, fail to find, and then try and protect it, basically. I think this might be a thankless task, and I think I might lose either way. Because now they have Searing Blaze. I don't know, Vortex, okay. Vortex is not good for me, but I'm down to 10, down to 9, down to 7 when this comes off. Oh, sugar. Whenever I play cast a spell, if I'm spent to cast it, well, the Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. Well, this puts me down to 6. I am so screwed. Puts me down to 4. Okay, yeah, I'm just dead. Oh well. We tried. We tried. Disappointing. Lava Spike Skewer. Oh, I mean, I can't cast that now. I don't have a choice. Damn. GG's. Ugh, that sucked. Oh well. Alright, Benji, how are you, mate? It's been a while. I'm gonna just maybe rethink what I have going on here. I mean, this might be a panic. I have liked some of what's going on. E.g., I've liked the extra traverse and the less copies of these. That's not been bad. But I have liked Stoneforge and Kaldra, but maybe I should just move away from it again briefly. Do you know what? Not a lot. He's not really been playing much of this list, I don't think. He definitely went down a different route to me as well. So if I dropped all them, I might just go back to like a stock list so that I can pretty much just get a bit of confidence. Oh, I don't need snow-covered lands anymore, but they're full art, so I'm going to run them. So, like, back on the whole, normally this was my stock list, and I would run maybe an extra land, but I've got Traverse, and I would run another Cultivator and another Finale, but I'm not doing because I don't think it's necessary. And then that leaves you space for something else, which I don't know what that looks like, really. I'm not sure what that looks like. But I've not hated cutting these down. It's been okay-ish. Let's see. I mean, I went 4-1-4-1 and then now I'm 2-2. But I had a bad one in between. See, that searches for a land if I don't need a land. That's the same card. So I've got 4 lands, 2 Tameshis and a 7-drop. So I guess it's a mulligan. This is better. Keep. Took this. Beziju, Hierarch. Not dreadful. Not stunning either, but like it's a Wargate away from being really good. You don't running that expert snake card that shoots a creature. I saw Doomwake was eyeing it up, but I don't know where he got with it. I don't know if it's a good list. I just, yeah, I have no idea if it's a good list or not. I should go have a look, right? But it made me kind of sad because I just wanted it to do different things. Oh no, I need a white sauce. Whoops. I was going to get a Tri-land, but I can't. I know, I could have got the other white sauce because this isn't my stock list. You have to assume they're going to play Dryad this turn. You don't keep turn 1 do nothing, turn 2 do nothing, turn 3 do nothing. So yeah, here's the Dryad. And we know they have another land because they didn't play Saga on 1, they played Beziju. So there's the Beziju. I think if I bounce this or this. They can't really do anything next turn, so that's what I'm going to do. I guess I bounce the Dryad. The reason I played Tameshi was in case I didn't draw land, I would get to play the Ottawa for 3 instead of for more. Next turn we can besiege the Saga actually, because we can pick it back up. They kind of have a choice here as well. It's unlikely that they can make... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Trigger, draw card. Yeah! Get me closer to my cultivator, please. Oh, well, they have 6 lands. That's for sure. They have another one in hand that we know of. But, we need to find something good. Oh, the besieging. That's completely fine. I want that to happen, in fact. Just get basic island. And let's start by picking up the Lotus Bloom. I want to draw an actual spell soon, it'd be nice, but... okay. Red, white. No cultivators in sight, unfortunately. I think this is a mistake, what I'm doing right now, but... one engineer. Chuck Halger in the bin. Four, 5, 6, 7. This is basically me picking up all my lands. Pick up culture. I mean, we're having fun, right? It's not how you beat the opponent's deck, but... play birds, use Hierarch to blow up Saga. Is that right? Do I... Saga gives them Amulet. Dryad gives them Valakut. Which do I care most about? 1, 2, 3, 4. They have... if they make a Titan... I think I have to get rid of the Dryad. It's just... no, actually. What I'm going to do... I'm going to pass. I think I can sequence this. I think there's a world where they could get a second Dryad in play, but they won't if I do it as the Titan triggers. I know. I'm trying to avoid them just playing a second Dryad and killing me. Not a bad mull to 5 for them. I mean, I guess potentially I can... 1, 2, 3... What if I just... no, I need to just get rid of this, don't I? If I get rid of this, they get a land, and then they get 2 more. And that would Valakut away this. So I need to... just let this happen. See if they, when they haste it up, then take out the Dryad. Actually, no, just if they Valakut. That's the only time I need to do this. I should have used my mana differently, I think. If they get Bajuka Bog, I'm very far behind. But also now they can play another Dryad still, I think. No, maybe not. I could take damage from this. Even if it's double strike, it's 16. And I would swing about 5, 6, 7, 8. Not drawing fantastically. Got Lotus Bloom coming off suspend actually, I forgot about that. Have they got another land drop? They must do. That's interesting. So this is so that they can have Dryad in play. So they can screw me. I was trying to prevent them casting another Dryad pre-combat, which did actually work. I was trying to prevent a trigger. Oh, sugar. That's a lot of damage. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm dead. Dead on board. And they did have another copy, so it did sort of make a difference. Right, so these are cards that I definitely want. These are cards that I maybe want. I think I want... no Stoneforges. Or Kaldra. Let's have Teferi to bounce Saga. Now the only other question is, do I want another Spell Pierce? Because it is useful. Spell Pierce on the play tags Amulet, tags Pact. Doesn't actually hit a lot, does it? Could probably get away with this. That was very well played by the opponent, though. Ugh. Okay. Well, I have to keep and took it to Fairy. Because that just doesn't mulligan well, but I don't think this is going to get there. This can just happen sometimes. You can just get got. And it's sort of like, you know, when it happens, it's annoying, but you kind of just have to roll with the punches with a combo deck like this. Anyway, what was I looking for? Doomwake. Must be fairly high on my list of things. He's playing a modern Naya deck with does alright with it. Anyway, I'm keeping this, tucking it to Fairy, that's what we said, isn't it? So what I need is a spell to Spell Pierce. I need to find a Lotus Bloom, but I really want it to be a Wargate version. Wow, Magus of the Moon looking dreadful if we ever draw it. It's very tick up, so go. Can obviously slow them a bit. I would guess they had procedure. Yeah, they had a little pause there, so anyway, I need to bounce that back again. They have 5 mana next turn, so I do need to bounce that. but it doesn't feel like a match we're going to win. The hand just hasn't come together very well. And it can happen, right? So, I'm going to play the Crater Maker. Destroys an amulet. It's not... I mean, that's all the only reason it's here, but it does destroy amulets, so... Potentially stop some nutty draws. They probably had to use the text on that because it's a bit weird. My only hope now is that their payoff, their Titan, is actually a Summoner's Pact, and it's not an actual Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, besiege. Oh, and they have besiege you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't think that's accurate either, but I mean, I'm not going to not play it, am I? My 2 decks battling. It's not entirely accurate, like, I just revived it after it got its ban. Alright, well, I mean, I know they can play Titans, so that's bad. I mean, that Triad is annoying by itself. Spell Pierce has been totally useless. Oh, my sideboard's tiny. Well, that's a dead Magus of the Moon. Play a Pact. Nope. They just have it. Yep, just dead. So it's double Valakut, 3, 6, 9, 12 damage. Wargate or bust. Well, Wargate and bust, and only if they don't have more dismembers and more endurances. And even then, I'm not guaranteed to win. I'm far from guaranteed to win. Ooh, yikes. I forgot they could play more lands. So this is 6 more damage down to 7. This puts me to 5. So how many lands have they played this turn? None. Wow, that's pretty brutal. We did say this hand was unlikely to win, and we were right. Yeah. Damn. 2-1. Well, it was 2-0 at one stage. That stings a little bit. Should we try taking a step backwards to make a step forwards? I think. That hurt. Hurt morale. Play something fun. Oh, fine. Well, I can't play the Omniscience deck. I just can't do that. However much I'd like to. I could play Vivien of the Wild. Vivien on the Hunt, though. I wonder if Mana Traders would let me do that. Oh. Alright. Does this count as fun? Because if so, we'll do it. But I think that has some stuff in it that shouldn't do. Let's just export the wish list. Done. I should update my stream title. Vivien on the hunt plus Neoform combo. I guess that's what we're doing. It might not let me play Vivien. We'll just have to see if they like me or not. I guess export that and update Stream Decker, just in case people join and wonder what the hell's going on. It's been a while since I've revealed a companion. That'll be nice. That'll be nice to do. Cool. Oh, 35%. So the idea here is that, and you have to bear with me a little bit, but the idea is that Neoform into a tireless witness gets back your Neoform, and then if you can Neoform into a karmic guide, get back your timeless witness, get back your Neoform. You can Neoform your timeless witness into a Kiki-jiki copy or karmic guide, and then you just need to find a 3-drop. Karmic guide will get back timeless witness get Neoform, and then you just need to get a Felidar Guardian from somewhere. Which, you know, if you have another 3-drop, you can Neoform it. If it's already in the bin, you can get it with the karmic guide halfway through that loop for free. We all like free stuff. Zerda. Unfortunately, Zerda wasn't the last one I revealed. It was in fact a Yorion, and it was playing Yorion in a Tameshi Bloom list. Right. I just need to fill out these slots for next time that I play. I kind of think another Goblin Engineer is not the worst idea. Maybe, I don't know, nothing's really excited me. I'd like it to be a 1 or 2 drop. I think this is enough stuff. And like, that's just not a 2 drop really. So yeah, I know what I'd like. I'm not that excited by Engineer, to be honest. I have 2 slots and I want them to be a 1 or 2 drop. But I have my, yeah, I don't know what you play there. I have no idea. But we don't have to care about that. Let's go get beaten up with this Vivien deck. Let's go burn some ticks. I haven't actually read all of Vivien, but that can't possibly be important. Okay. Vivien, Neoform. Let's just jump straight into a league. Yikes. Paint ticks again. Disgusting. What company is actually possibly compatible with Tameshi? Yorion, Zerda, Gigantha. Gigantha, not so much. You can't use Cultivator. Luxury literally is very, very plausible. Here you go. Here's all your one-offs. Yeah, but occasionally you'll get to copy Eladamri's call. You'll literally copy Eladamri's call. That'd be sweet. To be fair, I want to run a split of dorks. I don't want to. I can easily run a split of dorks. Have I missed a thing pop up? No. You don't need cultivators. I need one. I'm not allowed any more than one. Look, she's stopping me. Why have I gone? Why did I start doing that? I've just cut cards from my list that I'm meant to be working on. Whoops. Yeah, that file was nice. Right, be a bigger sideboard, please. Thank you. One land mulligan. Blah, 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 blah. We could meme up a list. Can't possibly work though. Be 5 colours. Unmarked grave, persist. Oh, don't forget to click mulligan. Oh, that's a keep. That's a pretty decent hand. Probably cut the foothills. I think 4 mana's too easy, but then again, I was fairly early on that train. So I was playing 4 colour Bring to Light way before, and I mean way before the 4 colour Yorion decks came about. I had a 5-0 about a year ago, which is well before people were just playing fair cards like Solitude and Fury. This was before Solitude and Fury were even printed in Modern. So, wow, this is actually really bad in this matchup. This isn't though. This is okay. Although actually, it's not great right now. What have we got? Reflector Mage. I quite like using Reflector Mage to bounce a token and then just ephemerating it a bunch. Could do that now. I think what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. Let's see if there's a better 3-drop. There is Deputy. Is that in the main or side? Deputy's in the side. What I'm actually thinking of doing is going to get Renegade Dweller. No, that can't be right, can it? Deputy is in the side at least, so that's good. Whoops. So blue-green. Let's Neoform. Let's get Reflector Mage. Let's bounce that. Unfortunately, it shrinks the Reflector Mage. If the Reflector Mage dies, then the Ephemerate does. But I just want to do it while they're tapped out. I know they can have Force, but see, this is kind of a bad play from them as well, I think, because this is giving my Ephemerate a target, or my Reflector Mage a target. There's another Footfalls coming soon, though. Right. I kind of need another white source if I'm going to Skyclave one of these and then Ephemerate again. guess I've just a fem rating right now. Sorcery speed. And then... I mean, they don't have that many footfalls in their deck, right? I mean, it's 4 max. So now... So the thing is right here is if they kill the Reflector Mage, miles behind. I have to block. But this turns on like Dead Gone and Stomp. So maybe I shouldn't have blocked. Oh, and Violent Outburst. Right, so they're out of rhinos. But I'm low on answers. Another rhinos is over there. We can race that rhino though. I say race the rhino. We can't race the rhino, but we can try and do something. So if I go green, white, red, yeah, let's do that. I think you can make an argument for just playing Yorion as a big guy. But I was hoping they would draw a spell. And a spell would have given us a chance. Block here, take 8, go to 3. Play Yorion, hope it's enough. Actually, okay, so... Not going to swing because I don't want him to respond. So now the Valier can come back and get me a basic, which can get me... I can cast this Ice Fang if I have... Yeah, I do have another basic forest in the list. Glasspool Mimic, not a good draw. But we can block here, block here, block here. I think I'm gonna... Let's see what I draw off of this. That matters. Huh. I died to fire. I did die to fire until I drew that Solitude. I think I'm going to block like this and like this. Right. What is the line? I'm not dead to that. It just wipes the board. I could Solitude the Rhino, which would let me Glasspool Mimic. The wall. I think I just let this happen. It's risky. Obviously, I'm dead to Stomp. I'm certainly not in great shape, but Stomp, I think is the only thing. What else do they have? Let me read Dead Gone. They've got 2 Crashing Footfalls over here, but I have the Solitude plus Glasspool Mimic. I guess I've got Brazen Borer. And that I'm not too fussed about. Just let that happen. Fury. It is Stomp that I'm bothered about. Right. No guarantee, but not far off killing him here. Timeless Witness. Get back. Neoform. Green, blue. Neoform the Timeless Witness. Get Karmic Guide. Get back. If I get Timeless Witness, I can Neoform it for... Yeah, let's do that. This makes me fairly safe. We're doing the thing that we wanted to do. Get a Kiki-jiki. Copy the Karmic Guide. Get back Yo-yon. Slide out these guys. Swing for 2 because it's dying at end step anyway. Then Karmic Guide comes back. Gets back Timeless Witness. Gets back Ephemerate. I could. I don't know. Just pass, I guess. Next turn I have lethal with the Felidar Guardian. But I think this is the best way to play it so that I can Solitude my own thing if I need to, just to gain some life. I'm pretty sure it's always just correct just to pass. Trying to work out what I actually care about. Force negation, not really. Okay, I'm going to just... try and bait them a little bit. And because we have this Ephemerate, it doesn't matter if this dies because I can Ephemerate the Karmic Guide. This is Brazen Borer. Targeting Petty Theft. Okay, they're dead. Yeah, Petty Theft targeting Timeless Witness. And then this flickers, gets back Neoform. Then we draw Wall of Omens, which is irrelevant. But we can play Skyclave, which is our 3-drop that we then Neoform into a Felidar Guardian, and we win. Sweet. Right, well, we've already established that these 2 cards are better. And we know we want all this counter magic and probably this Fury protection. So let's go with all that. And then let's cut some stuff. Night of Autumn... Skyclave, both Skyclaves. Reflector Mage. 2 Hierarchs. An Ephemerate. Ugh, don't love that. Would be nice finding an Ephemerate. Yeah, let's give that a go. Seems pretty smooth. The deck turns the corner really well. Obviously that was a non-Vivien game. I don't know what I think about this hand. I think I'm going to keep it because it has the Teferi. I don't know if it's quick enough or not, I don't know, but Turn 2 wall, turn 3 to fairy. It's okay. They're not the quickest deck in the world, they just have lots of interaction that we care about. Well, I was going to fetch that up anyway, so let's just play it. Taps, and then we can go Wall of Omens. We can always pitch this Felidar to the Solitude if we have to, but I don't really see when that comes up, really. Not for the next few turns. It can certainly come up. Just not likely to come up right this second. Okay, drawing a land is good. So we are in fairly good shape. The risk with this hand was always, if you don't draw land, you're going to lose. But we have drawn lands, so now we have a chance. This looks like Shardless Agent. But again, against Shardless Agent, we can play Teferi, bounce a token, play Eat a Felidar to use a Solitude. That's 2 tokens dealt with. That's the, block the Shardless Agent with this. They can't cascade again because Teferi will be in play. Even better, I don't necessarily have to. Right, so they have this big fat Chandra, so that's slightly annoying. They also have Endurance, but that's not surprising. Oh. Okay, I might have changed my mind a little bit. I'm going to just slam this and ephemerate it. Yeah. It's good because if they just jam another Rhinos, we get to Solitude again. Only deals with half of it, but I take that. Okay, so now my Ephemerate draws me a card, so that's a pretty good outcome. We're under no pressure, they've got 3 cards, so yeah, I'm feeling fairly safe. I think, I'm going to get basic forest ideally, so let's get the white dual land. Flick a wall. Wow. They're actually responding to this Brazen Bow, I guess. I don't think I mind that. Oh. I kind of mind that, but not too much. I want you to get basic forest and I'll play Teferi. And then next turn... Just definitely ticking this up. But next turn I have Timeless Witness for land if I need it. If I draw land, I have Timeless Witness for Ephemerate, or I have Omnath plus fetch. I mean, if I draw a fetch, I can play Omnath, play fetch, play Timeless Witness, have Ephemerate up, so that's just GG. Fury is good though. Fury is good. Oh, they're just killing the wall. Okay. Right. Well, streamer's luck, I think they call that. Could have turned up a bit sooner, but not to judge. Yeah, question here is, do I get a fetch land? I think maybe I do. I think I go Timeless Witness, get back Ephemerate, play the Ephemerate, get back a land for next turn, probably basic plains, I guess. I probably should have been basic first, but whatever. Tick up. Probably chumping. What's this thing do? We sacrifice creature. That bit I know about. I know about pod. What does the other thing do? Make a rhino. That's quite funny. Block with timeless witness. That wasn't an easy choice. It does, but I think ephemerate whilst they're tapped out is quite useful. Because I can beat half of what they're doing right now. Maybe I should have forge tended. Oh yeah, timeless witness has text in the bin. I don't want to do that anymore though. Right. So I have infinite mana, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, true. But I didn't know how long I'd have to vary for, but I guess that's still true. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you guys are right. I'm going to fetch shock, actually. Right. I haven't worked out exactly what my plan is here. But I think it involves playing Vivien and then... I've played land. So play Vivien, turn Omnath into Karmic Guide. Turn Omnath into Karmic Guide. Get back Timeless Witness. Get back Ephemerate. Play Forge Tender. Play Ephemerate on the Karmic Guide. Get back Solitude. Eat Fury. Tick up. Pass. This is good, right? Mill 5 cards, put in a creature cast this way into your hand. Create a 4/4 rhino. I could do all them. Feels pretty powerful. Pretty close to having them dead next turn. Thank you. Good luck to you too. First match, I got a cool deck, never played against it before. Good luck with the rest of your league. I don't think anyone will have played against this exact version because it's certainly my work. This was a list I was working on for a long time. Before Vivien of the Hunt was printed and before Solitude as well, I think. Maybe Solitude was about and I was just refusing to play it, one or the other. But anyway, I guess you keep. I don't love it. Jeskai Trion, Basic Forest, play Wall. I mean, it's all medium stuff, isn't it? It's not overly exciting, but we have Solitude. I guess I have to fetch Shock now, actually. Although, actually, no. The basic island makes me slightly nervous. I'm going to need to draw more lands to cast these spells anyway, so... Eek. Well, I could beat that. No. Guys, I've got a bunch of 6-drops that I can't play. Help. Six drops are bad. I mean, it won me that game, didn't it? I just turned a Timeless Witness into... No, I turned an Omnath into a Karmic Guide, into a Timeless Witness, into a Omnath all in one turn. I mean, they're very clearly going to bolt this, but that's fine, because I'm going to Solitude their Ragavan, if I have to. And if I draw a White Source, I don't have to. Okay, well, I'm not going to... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm just going to do it so I don't have to discard to hand size. I would have just discarded a Vivien, so not the end of the world. But I think I kind of wanted them to counterspell that, and then I would play the Ice Fang. Which deck is this that you're playing, Benji? Playing a bad budget brew, boarded out all my win cons for bad secondary win cons. I mean, that sounds like Tameshi Bloom. But I'm assuming it's not. Right, so they're missed the land drops. We've missed 2. Oh, nice. Oh man. It doesn't actually cast anything. What are the odds of that? I'm going to keep this back in case they dash. 12 beat down. Brilliant. That is the epitome of a good control deck. Don't need to cast any spells. Don't have to have a win con. You just beat them with a 1/1. Multiple 1/1s. Yeah, well, that was the thing. We didn't want them to dash it, so that's why we didn't attack. So that worked. Abundant growth. Land, please. Yay! I'm going to just tick this up. Ah, they have Spell Pierce. Gross. Anyway. At least now we can cast our Skyclaves. Should we need to. Murktide's coming down. So we have... Ah, it's Jace, okay. I say okay, like that's like it's okay, but it's not. But what can we do? Here it is, here to stay. We kept a 2-lander with 2 redraws, and we didn't find our 3rd land. Yeah, well, I mean this is 9 times out of 10. It's just another Ragavan, but you can't just give them a free token, so you kind of have to do it. Oh, they didn't Ragavan. Right, well, let's Skyclave this big fat Jace. It's kind of awkward because it gives them another... it gives them a 4/4 if they kill it. But... what is my opponent's deck actually doing? Here comes Murktide. So I think I'm on Hardcast Solitude plan. Basic Forest is fine. Our colours are fairly well fixed. One sec. Well, I'm not going to play the Solitude into 4 open mana. I'm going to play it into 6 open mana instead. No, I'm not. I'm going to tag him whilst they're low. Sweet. That worked. I mean, it's worked for now at least. Kind of getting there though. That DRC, both of those DRCs are a little annoying because of this, where the amount of selection it gives them is just bonkers, and they're going to get to fill their graveyard with different card types. But we have a Skyclave, like our line next turn is Skyclave 1-player birds, so you know, and if they have answers to that, then they're going to be lower on cards, which should give us an opportunity to play a Vivien. That has to be the aim. Try and get a Vivien to stick. Vivien plus 3-drop is lethal. We only have one Felidar, one Karmic Guide, one Kiki-jiki though. What did they exile? Tide, was it? Wow, okay. They keep putting cards on top and then... Hallowed Fountain? Untapped. Yeah, it's awkward. Turn this into Felidar Guardian. This is Consider, isn't it? / Spell Pierce. So if I lead on Neoform the Skyclave. There aren't too many things that stop this. I don't love the 4/4, but we get a Felidar Guardian, which I do like. And then we can flicker that, eat the that. I've got a blocker for the 4/4. And then play a freshly cut Skyclave. Get rid of that. Pass the turn. Oh. That's weird. Legavan, fine-ish. If they swing with that, they have Bolt, and I don't really want to trade this with a Bolt. It must have counter magic now, though. Which puts me in a kind of awkward spot because I can't. All my spells cost too much, so I can't jam into open mana anymore. Which means, like basically this plays into their game plan a little bit. Because if I just play, for example, if I play Omnath and they just play Counterspell, like, then what? So I need to draw some of my cheaper spells so that when I play the Omnath, for example, and it gets countered, I can follow it up with something that I actually want to play. Like a Neoform. Would be a great example. That is bad. They're going to give me no choice but to like... Okay, well, the Ragavan's going to trade with the Skyclave. I'll just take 4. I'll just take 4 and swing with the Solitude, I guess. We have 4 cards in hand. Like that. That's a really good draw that I can try and... I could try and get this to resolve. So you could try and get the Ephemerate to resolve by getting them to tap some mana. That's not a lot of mana. So I think I just swing here, and if they block, they block. I don't need to try and fire this Ephemerate now because I probably shouldn't have attacked actually, but okay. Now I'm going to Ephemerate. Okay, that was the one I was kind of scared of. It's the one that leads to the biggest blowout. And the really awkward thing here is that I really want this 2-drop to stick. So the 3-drop, but I'm going to have to just block like this. But at least now I can play some spells. Oh, here comes a fat Murktide. Jesus. I think the Murktide is just going to kill me. I can turn Bird into Ice Fang. That's basically the best I could do here. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything else. There's nothing else. Bird into Ice Fang. Oh, just play Orion Chump. I'm going to go with the Orion route. Not sure why. Okay. I'm taking 5 jumping with the bird, and then this puts me to 1 life, and then I can play Vivien with no creatures on board, so I'm dead. So, dead with 2 6-drops in my hand, the card we were trying to showcase. Ooh, okay, is that an out? I guess they'll tell me. Karmic Guide gets Solitude. It's got to be Karmic Guide anyway. Whatever we think, it's got to be Karmic Guide, and if they counter it, they counter it. I mean, even if they have just Unholy Heat, that's pretty bad here, because what I need to do is get this Felidar Guardian, I think. I mean, yeah, when they have a removal spell here, I'm just dead. But they don't. So then I can get back Orion. Remove. Whew, this is a bit hot. This is a bit too hot. We might not win, but this is pretty hot. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to Karmic Guide the Solitude. I'm going to flicker the Karmic Guide. Probably win next turn if we get another turn. So I think that means I need to get another Solitude, right? So I Solitude the Murktide, and then I Solitude the Orion to gain 5 so that I don't die. And now I can chump here. I can chump here, and then I could Neoform Felidar Guardian. I know, the Karmic Guide would be gone. So I'd have to... I don't know. I can... Yeah, no, I can't actually kill. But... yeah, that was pretty crazy. I'll agree with that. I want Endurance, Sanctifier on Vec, and then all of this stuff, I think. Drop some Hierarchs, drop Night of Autumn, drop Skyclave. I don't know if I actually want Spell Pierce. I think I do. I could probably drop a Neoform and an Ice Fang. Ice Fang's... let's keep an Ice Fang, drop a Wall, and then... and then what? Where else do you get cuts? I'm going to cut the Abundant Growths. I mean, the correct answer is cut that, but that's kind of what we've built around. I'll cut one. Keep one in for the sake of the stream. I mean, this hand's nuts. I mean, relatively nutty. You probably have to shock at some point, but I guess I could I want to go green-blue, so I'm going to go green-blue. So yeah, I probably should get a little bit more excited about that last game, but I've played quite a lot with this deck prior to Vivien on the Hunt, and that's the kind of stuff it does. Not all the time, obviously, but fairly regularly, because it's pretty good at... Karmic Guide is just nuts. Karmic Guide with these flicker effects is just, like... It's just so much fun. With Glasspool, Mimic, and Yorion, I think it's just completely underexplored, and people are going to start looking at it now because of Vivien, but it was already pretty good, I think. Bit of a shame. I don't know whether this endurance is going to stick. I think I meant to fairy this turn and endurance plus ephemerate next turn. So I'm going to try and play Teferi and down ticket, knowing that might not happen. I know that it might not happen, it will happen, but know that it might die. But the fact that I get to bounce that is nice. Bolt Heat, Ragavan, kill it. You're pretty good against everything except the big Murktide. You know, like this hand is fairly good at all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, here we go. So he's just going to play a Murktide right now, and I have nothing because I down ticked to Teferi instead of just playing an endurance. So maybe that's on me. I'm only going to go with maybe though. Ooh. Is this just like endurance took your bauble, ephemerate it, chump and then ephemerate it? I think it is. I think it is. Or is it play Burrington, play endurance and just chump? Now let's endurance. It's just that the ephemerate isn't very hot. Oh. Ephemerate still reads gain however many life, so let's just do it. Probably shouldn't have put the lands on the bottom in case I draw Eternal Witness. It's probably correct to say. Eternal Witness, Timeless Witness. I would wish that the lands were still there. Ugh. Gross. Anyhow. Took it again. Whoops. Did not know that happened. So unlikely to stick is this, but... Oh, it has. Okay. So there's a chance. I'm going to play my tapped land. Whoops. I'm going to play my tapped land. It doesn't actually help me cast anything. Oh, I think they've just skipped through to their combat step. And also green... So, like... I need double white or I need triple red and I don't have any of those, so I can only play Burrington Forge Tender. That's pretty bad. They're going to have three card types going. And a Teferi, okay. I'm sort of okay with Teferi, I think. Although I guess I have to sorcery speed this because I have Teferi of my own. Okay, does that change anything? Guess not. I guess I just play Endurance, took all that stuff, and then play Burnt Forge Tender. I think Burnt Forge Tender is better than Shocking to play a Skyclave, so I can do that, and then I can pass, and then I can go get a... I think keep skipping that far ahead. I guess he doesn't have a stop on his first main. And neither do I. I can always get Yo-Yo moving. Anyway. That is annoying because I like my thing having proc red and it's not going to. So it's a good chance they'll just kill it, but if they do, then I'm going to play Karmic Guide and get it back. That's probably wrong. Well, let's see what we draw, because if I draw a red source, I probably meant to play Kiki-jiki and copy the Endurance and just keep everything under wraps. Oh, they've gone there. Okay. That's kind of bad. Looks a bit like Archmage's Charm. Anyway, let's get our red, white, and blue. Then let's see what we draw. I don't know what I'm meant to do here. If they have Archmage's Charm, I just want to kill this. And this keeps it under wraps a little bit. They have Murktide that we know about. Right, okay. I mean, I don't think I have much option but to play the Kiki-jiki out first. The Kiki-jiki, has to be countered, but it gives me a really good Karmic Guide target. So if they counter it, that's sort of what we expect. And then they're going to play a big Murktide, which we can't do anything about. But then hopefully we can get this Karmic Guide and then the Kiki-jiki. And then the Kiki-jiki can copy Endurance, and that can then chump block. And they have 3 cards in hand. Well, because they're going to draw off the bauble, but one of them's Murktide. They're tapping all their mana, so that's an absolute win. I feel ahead. Just. Right, so that's... yeah, Karmic Guide mana. Get back Kiki-jiki. This is a real problem for them now because I have Burnt Forge Tender, which gives stuff proc red. My problem is I can't get rid of that right this second, but I have no instant speed tricks right now anyway. So I think I just pass. And then my Kiki-jiki copies something. I don't know. I think I can afford to just... I think I can just afford to block with one of my flyers. The bird or the Endurance. I can just chump block and then Karmic Guide it back. The only issue here is I think I probably have to pay the Echo on this Karmic Guide. I'm not opposed to that. But the value from Karmic Guide plus Kiki is just really strong. Even though there's no creatures in the bin just yet. And I struggle to get it back later. There's only Eternal Witness and Timeless Witness that get them back. So they're making a second really big Murktide, which is not the best news we've had today. Because, yeah, these things grow pretty out of hand. Forgot I couldn't copy this. I'll have a bird, please. Just pay the echo. I still don't need to play on the stack. I'm not looking to play on the stack just yet. So let's pick up that. Let's play this. Pass the turn. I feel really uneasy because they have 13 power in the air and I have 13 life. Hanging on pretty nicely, I guess. If they bolt this, they have 2 removal spells. To put it simply. Burnton's gonna have to go. If they bolt it, yeah, we have tricks up our sleeves. I'm just gonna chump. What are you gonna do? Opponents no doubt got some options over there. Idea is if they bolt here, class just finished. No, can watch for 20 minutes before next class. Cool. Well, we're playing something a bit different. Tameshi deck flopped. Big time. Unfortunately. It feels like they probably have a counter spell if they're just bouncing this, but not a lot we could do about that. Right, here comes Kiki-jiki back to our hand. They have 5 cards. It will not be paying the echo on a... We've paid the echo, so that's good. Right. This is going to aim here, I'm sure. Oh, wow, okay. Done. 8 mana. Skyclave has no targets, so guess I'm just casting Kiki-jiki again. It's going to get countered though. Oh, they played Ottawa. That's mad. Third Murktide and counter spell up, so I need to draw Veil of Summer, maybe Spell Pierce to Fairy would do the job. I need to draw something fairly quickly. Let's go with an Ice Fang. I don't think they'll like that card. I don't think they can really do anything about it. I really don't want my Kiki-jiki to get countered, but if I block here, I take 5. I have to play the Yorion first because I know they have. Because I know they have counter spell, right? So we play this first, knowing that it's not going to stick. Oh, gross. That was always the risk. I knew the risk. Block, take 5. Yeah. Pretty dead. I mean, we get to kill one. But the fact that we lose our counter card... I shouldn't have played the Slammed Out, by the way, in case we drew an Omnath. But I'm not really sure what our outs are now. I guess Reflector Mage type stuff. Oh, there it is. Do you have the last counter spell? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay. Concede. Draw a card. I was to fairy. So what would that do? I would gain 4, play to fairy. If they didn't have counter spell. No, accomplice. Did you have to block? Yeah, they had 13. They had an 8 and a 5. Said 13 and I was down to 12, unfortunately. I think the deputy might be worth a shot. Skyclave looked pretty bad again. I'm just going to cut it. So yeah, so I took the 5 to go to 7, so then it would have been the 8 that had to come through. So yeah, unfortunately I did. It didn't make a difference anyway, because my next spell didn't survive, so... right. Let's go. Yeah, keep. I mean, has all the things we want. I'm going to go green, white. And then this is probably going to get Jeskai Triland. But I really just want to scry with this. But it's something that blocks Sharkafans, so that's the main purpose. Ah, okay, wait a sec. Hold the phone. Let's go have a look what lands we can actually get with this. Yeah, we've got Hallowed Fountain, so let's get Hallowed Fountain, play Charming Prince, Scry 2. I don't mind Traverse. I don't mind either of those. I'm going to put on top. If they kill my Charming Prince to attack with the Ragavan, I'm going to Solitude off of this Omnath. Which kind of sucks, but I'm going to be able to go... It does suck, but... Oh, wait a sec. Ephemerate. Flicker. Eat. That's pretty sweet. We got to save our Charming Prince as well as the Solitude. I guess I'm going to just gain 3 here because we know what the top 3 are and I'm not too bothered about attacking. I'd rather just gain 3. There's no point flickering, there's no point scrying because I know the top 2 and I like them both. And because it's Traverse, I'm leaving the green floating. Traverse. Basic Mountain, play it, swing for 3. I mean, we're behind on cards. We're ahead on board. We've got 2 more mana, 2 more bodies, 2 more relevant bodies. They have 4 more cards, so evens out a little bit. Oh, I got Solitude. Blink and you miss it. Unholy Heat gonna get you. Frickin' Murktide, man. So hard to beat. Maybe I'm just being too aggressive with my Solitudes and Ephemerates. I don't think there's a maybe about it, is there? I think that's what the problem is here. Anyway, here's Omnath. Drag my ass out of the gutter, please. Game 4 is not bad when you're facing 6 damage a turn. Especially when you're ahead, actually. So, like, if I could get in for 6 next turn... I mean, I can only do that if they attack, but... I think they're the aggro deck, so... No, they're not the aggro deck right this second. I don't think I meant to play this. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to play this and pass. No intention of cracking it. I can still make 4 mana next turn, potentially. They definitely have counterspell, so I don't need to play anything until I can play multiple spells that they care about. Once I get to that stage, then we'll make the mana, and then we'll try and overload this 2 mana. And hopefully be able to do something fairly powerful. Like, this resolving is draw 2 plus resets the Yorion. Oh, Dress Down's good. Dress Down's real good. It's coming now. Okay, I don't need to play this forest then. Don't need to play anything, that's fine. Okay, enjoy, Jason. I'll see you soon. Yeah, just pass. I think if actually I can... Yeah, let's play it now. It's got Death Touch and it's a free card whilst they're tapped out. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Ephemerate in the bin, it's really good. It might actually be better than Yorion, so let's see what they can muster up. If I have this Death Touch creature, plus this life, I'll just sat here. Pretty good. Okay. Let's make some mana. Ooh, that's also fairly good. I think they have to counter red in 6. But I think they also know that they're in trouble if they do. Right, let's get Misty Rainforest. Let's play it. Let's grab a forest. Let's grab a forest. 5. Yeah, this is really good. So let's lead on Yorion. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think Yorion is worse than Eternal Witness. I really want them to tap out. Oh, they don't. They play that. Well, that's a bitch. Well, I guess I'm passing. Dress Down is so annoying for a deck like this. It's so good. Expressive Iteration is very good in what they're doing. Life totals are certainly in our favour right now. We have so many like insane top decks as well, like more Ephemerates, more Neoforms, Teferis, Solitude, Karmic Guide, Kiki-jiki, Timeless Witness, Felidar Guardian. They're all just insane, and the ones that aren't are just land. At least they'll trigger Omnath. They're running out of clock as well, which I guess they'll figure out. Right, let's lead on a wall. No more dress downs, please. Right, let's get back. Fetch. Let's play it. Let's play. Let's play Eternal Witness, get back the Ephemerate. If you can't answer this, you've just lost. This has to be lethal. A double Ephemerate. I don't really see how they can win it from here. It's just a case of like, I could just sorcery speed fire this off on the Yorion. It just gives me so much stuff. So much stuff to do. Unless they have Jess down. But if they did, why is it not down already? Ephemerate's bonkers. In decks like this. It's just certain things that we can't actually ever beat. But so this has got to be Archmage's Charm, does it? Yep. Here comes Basic Planes. Oh, I've made a lot of mana. I didn't know it did that. I thought it was on for doing some damage. Okay. That's GG, surely. Yeah. I would draw 1, 2, 3, 4, return Ephemerate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Well, it turns out wouldn't have been that exciting, would it? Anyway, we won. Let's have one more. Pretty happy with how those games went anyway. Oh. Just got to get my daily dose of football. I would like to play first, please. Thank you, Shuffler. So close. If this was an untapped green, I'd probably keep it. This is very good though. I mean, it's not actually, is it? But it sort of is. It's capable. I don't have any creatures to use with these things, but like I have my powerful stuff, so you should just have the powerful stuff to get. If I ever draw some like cheap casting creatures, I'm good. So, here we go. Wow, still no creatures, but they didn't reveal. This could be a Tameshi. They didn't reveal a companion, and most 4-color decks do. So I'm going to just consider that an option of what they could be playing. Yes, a new spicy deck list. I think it's here. It won't look that original because people have already 5-0'd with Vivien of the Hunt. This is definitely my... The fudge are they doing? Anyway, that's going back to their hand. Oh man, I need to put a creature into play so I can use this stuff. So I guess I'm just playing this really, really bad Timeless Witness. Which I kind of hate. But, you know, I have 4 lands. I really don't need... And 2 in hand. I don't need 6. But, yeah. So yeah, the deck is, it's actually trying to Neoform a Timeless Witness into killing the opponent, which is pretty good at. And Vivien of the Hunt just ties in nicely with that. Vivien hasn't come up yet. I've not used it. 2 matches in, so my gut instinct tells me that Vivien's just a lot of rubbish, and it's only going to make this deck more fun. It's not going to make it more better. Okay, how do we deal with that Omnath? Oh, if I'd have fetched differently, I could be going off here. Like, what does... This can only go get... This can go get Solitude, actually. Maybe I go get Karmic Guide. Yeah, this is what we do. We get Karmic Guide, we get Timeless Witness. Then we... Oh man, it's so annoying. I could have done so much more had I tapped differently. And then we'll Neoform the Timeless Witness. And grab... Now we grab Solitude. Just kill this. And then during our upkeep, we will ephemerate the Karmic Guide, get back the Timeless Witness, get back the Neoform, and then we could get Kiki-jiki. We're fairly close to killing him now. We need a 3-drop to kill him. We know they have a Dryad in hand. I mean, they look a bit like a Scapeshift deck, but a weird one. I don't really know what they're doing. There's the Dryad that we knew about. There's the extra land drop. You can explore, that's fine. You can't do that though, I guess. Maybe you can do that. I mean, I can ephemerate the Solitude and kill this. I just hope I can get to keep my my Karmic Guide around. Can I stack this in a way that... Yeah. Lets me do this. Get the Timeless Witness, get the Neoform. I could get the Ephemerate and flicker the Timeless Witness. But that does cost an extra mana. Come on, deck. 3-drop. Okay. I think there's a good chance we could lose here, so... No, actually, I can fetch a bit, because I gained 3 there, so I can't protect myself from Scapeshift. Actually, the 18 damage mode is just going to get me every time. Right, green, blue. Actually, I could just pass. I can go get Kiki-jiki at instant speed if I need to. But they probably just have scape shift and kill me. Certainly can't get above 36 life. No amount of tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The issue is that I can only get 5 drops. So that's awkward, but... Right, that's okay. That has to happen. What costs 5? That's scape shift, isn't it? GG. Just make sure that they do more than 18. Bonkers to think that someone wouldn't, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be enough. You gotta make them have it. This Valk at 6 lands, that's enough. 5 lands even. I think it's 6. So Valak at +5 means 6 looks. So it'd be 36 damage, I think. Just make sure they have enough mountains and do it all correctly. Because I can gain a bit of life at instant speed here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's plenty. GG. Right, well, Magus Samine seems good. Vincent Forge Tender, Spell Pierce seems good. And that's about it. Flet to Mage. It's probably better than the Skyclaves, to be honest. Don't need the wall that much. What do they have? Omnath and Dryad. That's all I care about, Omnath and Dryad. I think I just want to be quick, so I guess the Abundant Glades could be dropped. I just want to be as quick as possible, so... They looked Naya splashing blue, so I don't expect a ton of counter spells from them. Trying to read up on the football. What on earth is going on? Right, I would like to go first, please. I would like to reveal Yorion. And I'm going to have to mulligan, even though the hand wasn't dreadful. I could keep this, tuck, maybe this, to be honest. This could just go find a basic, which might just be better here. I guess, no. I don't think that's true. That there's not too much difference between playing a tapped land and paying 1 to go find a land, so I might as well have the one that's untapped. I just hope this lives so that I can equip this and play a spell, which I can. So that's why. Plays Burnton Forge Tender, that plays Triland, say go. Trying to go quick, but actually we've got no real payoff at the minute. So we have the mana side of the deck, which is important. The mana's kind of sorted already. That looks a lot. Oh, okay. No 1 and 6. Cool. I guess Forge Tender. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for Felidar Guardian. Just gives me more outs. If I draw Neoform, I would win from here. If I draw Kiki-jiki, I would need to try and cast it. And maybe I should flicker this Utopia Sprawl. If Neoform and Kiki-jiki are my outs, then this could go blue, green, and this could go green, red, red. Yeah, I should move this onto red, because then I have 5 outs. 4 Neoform, 1 Kiki-jiki just wins the game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flicker the Utopia Sprawl and put it on red. This gives me 1 more out. It gives me 0 outs if the bird dies. Just so I probably have to keep that alive if they make me choose. But as soon as I draw a land, I can stop worrying about the bird. There's Dryad. They're not interacting a bunch, are they? But just green, blue, Quattle. Yuck. That's backfired. So they could go up to 6 lands. 6 lands, Scape Shift with a Dryad. That's lethal, isn't it? That'd suck. It's not hard for them to have 2 lands Scape Shift here. It's pretty hard for them to have it, but not impossible. There's a Valakut and a land. No land. Good. Okay. I'm going to bounce this just for... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to eat it. Eat it all up. Hiya! I'm S6ing for a bit of value, but might be a bit reckless. Bring to light for Supreme Verdicts. That's what I don't want to see. I just lose to that. There it is, look. 4 colours, 5 mana. Bring to light for Supreme Verdicts. Damn. Calling the shots. Just a 48 for 1. Anyway, maybe I should have just played Teferi. Playing Teferi stops Bring to Light, so maybe I should have just done that. But I could have played Teferi, bounced Dryad. Would have bought me a bit more time, probably. Got a bit carried away when I saw the Solitude. Didn't actually think about it for too long. I think I want to go get green-white off of this rather than Triland. Dead to Scape Shift. Not dead to Bring to Light. Bad sign though. Okay. Escape Shift. Yeah, GG's. That was brutal. Wasn't actually getting there anytime soon. Bit of a shame. We had a blistering start, it just didn't come together. I want to watch some sports in the background. That's what I want. It's very lonely on the headset with no other noise. It can kind of suck. But I certainly can't show you guys what I'm doing, because that would be a breach of many things. Oh, the only issue here is that I can't actually see chat. God, I love me some darts. The deck's feeling alright though, but I just don't know if Vivien's actually helping. We haven't cast it yet in 3 matches. 3 matches, what, 7 games without needing Vivien? Although, to be fair, we could have done with Vivien in either of those 2 games. We had the mana to cast it. Had some spots where it would have been really good. Hard to find an opponent, it would seem. Last game tonight for definite. I have to come back to it another day. It's a keep, but I don't love it. Just to be clear. It's very top deck dependent. And some hands just have it, some hands need it, need stuff to come along. I think basic island is the least likely of the basics. I stopped chewing of, I don't know. I don't know if what's true anymore. If it's a Neoform deck, it kind of changes. This deck is one that absolutely batters Tameshi, but might not batter this list. Okay, well that's... Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Let's just play a tap land. Voidwalker's annoying. But I think I'm going to get myself a stomping ground and pick up this. I'm just going to ignore it for a little bit. They're stuck on 2 lands, which I hadn't noticed. Okay, they're not anymore. Yuck. Okay, now I probably do need to deal with this. I don't particularly want to discard my Yorion and have it sit there, so yeah, I don't really have a choice anymore. I need to swap a Solitude for a Solitude for Voidwalker, just so that I put something in the bin here. I mean, my play next turn, if I draw a land, is pretty simple, right? But if I don't... this is tough. Tough. If I draw a land, this still isn't too bad. I've got to get rid of this Neoform now, but... If I draw a land, I could Karmic Guide, Charming Prince, flicker the Karmic Guide, get back Solitude. Right, so... That gives us something, at least. Something to hold on to. So let's see if their last card's Heat or Bolt. I should just get Solitude. Getting the Charming Prince is maybe too greedy. Let's just get the Solitude. And now if If they don't hit Liliana, I have a creature with Echo to sack. How many Voidwalkers? No, good. Just a Season Pyro. That'd do. Quite happy with that. They can't cast anything else this turn unless they draw land and a spell. Didn't really want to discard Yorion though. I think I'm forced to pay the Echo now. But at least I have no other action, so let's pay the Echo. Let's hit Lily. Let's play a fetch. Battling away best we can. Yuck. This is disgusting. I think it's the Karmic Guide now. That's sad, that's where all my action is. That's rough. I mean, I don't think we really deserve that. Look at all the things that have a counter on, so they can sack this, get a Karmic Guide, bring back this. They might just try and beat me up though. But I like going Voidwalker, Karmic Guide, Voidwalker. It doesn't really do anything because it'd have an Echo. So okay, that doesn't do anything. Karmic Guide for Season Pyro's not too hot either. Dashavan. Yeah, they're just going to get us dead. Makes sense. We're in round 3. There's a Traverse on top. Would have been useless for me at least, so that's a good sign. Sorcery instant land planeswalker creature. Yeah, so they could get a Croxer. Yuck. Dead. Right, let's get sideboarding, and then this is the last game for me tonight. Right, I want those things, possibly those, definitely not any of them. What don't I want? I'm going to cut a Neoform, cut 2 Hierarchs, cut Knight of Autumn. Seems like I just do the same every round, but we just seem to be facing similar matchups. I might just cut this Traverse to keep the hunt, yeah. Endurance seems like it's going to have some text. Let's drop a Ice Fan, because the mana's a bit stretched. And then let's... Right, well, wait for the opponent, see if we get any action. But the deck's been behaving pretty nicely. I'm watching darts and someone had two triple 20s. I went for the third and it knocked the first 2 out of the board. And then it hit a 180 the next 3. So, pretty awesome. These guys are too good. Right, what are we against? Ragavan and Thoughtseize. It's close, but I'm going to mulligan. I'm going to keep this though. It's pretty resilient. In fact, I'm not even sure what I'd want to tuck. It's maybe just a land. I'm going to tuck the Neoform. So, like, we play this, we play basic. Well, no, don't play basic. We play the hard fountain, and then this can get a green sauce for this. The mana's not perfect here by any stretch. Well, I need a green sauce for this. This is another bloody Voidwalker. God, that card is so good. Hate it. That's a great draw. Let's get this down. And then let's swing. Okay, right. Let's see what they have. I kind of just want to get this stuff rolling. Once this is rolling, we'll drown them out. But they were very disruptive in the first game. It's not really happening now. I'm going to play a wall. I'm not going to play this running 6. I want to try and look after my life. Total a little bit, which means grabbing a tap land. Right. Well, I'm sort of okay with that. I have a blocker for the token. It's only going to do 2 damage anyway. I'm pretty fine with that. Again, if they want to burn a removal spell on this wall, I'll ephemerate that. That's fine. But it's a 1-for-1, and then I draw a card, so I'm very much up if that happens. I'm not just going to sit here and take 2 every time they attack, just in case. Like, I want to play through the bolts. I don't want to sit here all day in case they have bolt. Like, I need them to use all their bolts so then I can play spells. Okay, command. It's actually quite good because I've got a really good hand and I don't want to discard a card. Which means I'm going to end up discarding my 6-drop that would win me the game, but I just don't need. I mean, the thing is, I could get it back. So we go ephemerate the wall. So what? Green. Blue. Eternal Witness of the Vivien. Just scoop. I'm not surprised. But we get the Vivien and then we have Ephemerate up still. And then we're pretty good. I think I'm going to bring in an on the draw. I'm going to swap those 2 round. They're very aggressive. They're very close, low to the ground. Just eyeing up this deputy, but I don't think there's anything worse. I really don't think Vivien's necessary in this list, though. And if that's the outcome I get to, it kind of is a shame because I've played this version for a while and never been able to 5-0. So, well, I've got my Imperial Recruiters, so maybe it is slightly different. Basic Forest, but I mean, I have to keep, but I know it's risky because my mana is here instead of... I think I meant to play Utopia Sprawl on one. I hate that. But I think I meant to. I think I meant to just take one hit and then Ice Fang. I have to have 2 discard spells or discard plus removal or something, but at least that was a blank off the Ragavan. As if they have like turn 2 Liliana, it's just too good. But if they'd have had a Bolt for this, like, we wouldn't have been able to play this next turn. You'd have to assume they're going to take one of these. Have to. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. But I don't have a way to trigger Revolt just this second. I mean, I'd love to draw a fetch. Like, the Utopia, they take away my Ice Fang and I draw a fetch and I go Rallier, get Ice Fang. And that's just like, problem solved. But it requires me drawing a fetch now. Instantly draw a fetch and then we've got a chance. Only a little chance, but a chance. Opponent's stuck. He's played really quickly all the way through, so either they've disconnected or they just don't know what to take. And I kind of get it, especially if they don't have another land. Yeah, I get that choice. And then they have to take an Ice Fang. Yeah, I get that. I don't think I'm playing Bird here. I think I'm just strapping up. Making an Ice Fang at sorcery speed, unfortunately. And if they kill it... Feels a bit like a Liliana down tick, but... Haven't been able to guess their plays at all. Yuck. They are slowly but surely whittling me down. They can't cast a fairy, that's good. I mean, them having a treasure when they don't really need the mana, it's not the worst thing in the world. That's kind of gross. Bird, go. Not blocking. Oh no. Draw card. Oh, it's not bad. How do I deal with this? Maybe I am blocking. No, I'm not. Give me a fetch. They can make a bird. Go on, make a bird. Ah, what? High risk. If I just play Skyclave and take the Voidwalker, it's actually not too bad, is it? It's actually not that bad. Or what if I could Witness plus Ice Fang? No, that's definitely worse. Let's Skyclave. Screw it. Take this. It blocks here. I take 2. I just got to look after my life total here. That's the issue. And now if they draw a discard spell, I'm unhappy. If they draw another Voidwalker, I'm not delighted. But at least they've drawn another Ragavan pretty much every time. This is just another Ragavan. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's a blank. It's a 2/2. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana still. Maybe it's not as completely blank as I first thought, but green. What's that? Green-blue? Right, so if I go green, red, Eternal Witness, get back Ice Fang, play Ice Fang, draw a card. It's freaking Omnath, that's annoying. At least I have blockers for Torak. I think I'm going to have to draw pretty well to get out of this. But not totally in the clear just yet. So this puts me to 4. Draw land, come on. Draw a card, play land, getting alive. Getting 4 life, sorry, play a bird, go. So now, even if they have removal for Omnath, I'm still on a high enough life total. Yeah, they have to stop attacking. And now we have a chance, so let's go. What, Neoform, Karmic Guide. Yeah. I think this is right. We go get Karmic Guide, we get back. I think we get back Valia, and then we get back Ice Fang. And then we hold up Ephemerate. Oh, that was nice. So Ice Fang would have drawn me a card. And then we can go... I guess technically we could have just played Omnath, but probably just holding up Ephemerate plus Veil of Summer was going to win that game there. Nice. So yeah, we Ephemerate, Karmic Guide, get back Omnath, then Ephemerate, Karmic Guide, get back Witness, get back Ephemerate. Pacalicio, hello. We've gone 3-1 with this, but we are ending the stream. We have some TV to watch. This is a list. I don't know if you can see all of it. I guess you can't see the sideboard because of all the text, but I guess that... This is a list. It's working pretty nicely. The worst card in the deck's Vivien of the Hunt, on the Hunt. So, yeah, I'll probably just these changing for like... I don't know. I honestly don't know what else you would swap that for, but like maybe another Teferi and another Ephemerate or something crazy. I don't really know how this would beat 4-colour money because you're probably just going to run into them just doing what you're doing but slightly better. But you're just going to try and do it slightly quicker, actually. You're going to try and, you know, assemble Karmic Guide, Felidar Guardian, Kiki-jiki as quick as you can using these Neoforms and Witnesses. But yeah, Vivien of the Hunt's done nothing so far. We're 4 matches in, so we'll see if that carries on. Haven't cast it once. I think I've chimmed it once, but I don't think I've sided it out. So The rest of what this deck's doing is fairly solid. Like, with 27 lands, a Traverse, a Wrenn and 6, and 6 mana dorks. So you have, I mean, what's that? 8, so that's 35 mana sources. Oh no, and these, 35, 39 mana sources. So you think, oh, only 39 mana sources, but then you also have 8 redraws, plus another 3 redraws, plus Valia that could get a fetch, plus Witness that could get a fetch, plus a tapped land, plus, so that's 40, plus another card that could get a land back, plus 2 redraws, plus 2 more redraws, plus Ephemerate that can flicker all these things, plus Neoform that can go get some of these, you know, like Neoform, sack a wall, get a Valia, get back a fetch, and then you have a Charming Prince that can maybe flicker some of the redraws. So you only have, like, I mean, even Felidar Guardian flickers, and Karmic Guide returns it. So you only have, like, 11 cards that don't either draw cards or flicker cards or make mana. Like, everything, you know, all this side of the table makes mana, all this side of the table can go find stuff that makes mana, or, you know, return a land from the graveyard, return a land from the graveyard. That's all, returning lands from graveyard. This is all redraws, and then this is like land from graveyard. This is just like hyper mana. So the deck's really good at making mana, but it's not all just making mana. Sometimes it's going to go find you action instead. But I mean, the list has felt pretty sweet. I'll probably finish it off at some point in the morning, hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a fairly long stream, 2.5 hours. Wow. But I'm going to leave it there. Suspense. That's what that is. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. I'll see you soon.